Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. This is a late night session. If you would, please make sure that you like and subscribe if this video resonates with you. But welcome back, everyone. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me, go to dawnanddreams.com. That link will be in the description box. I also sell charged up bath salts that you can get to cleanse away negative spirits, negative energy that has been built up. It is charged, prayed, sung, everything over. As well as my oils. Everything should be back in stock. I think the Egun oil might be out of stock, but I appreciate each and every one of you, those who watch my videos, those who always comment. You think I don't know your face? I probably do, so I really appreciate everybody. And I know I can't, well, I try to get another video out this week, but I'm so busy right now. Thank God. I'm not complaining, but I am a lot busy right now, so I have to kind of keep my energy on a wraps as far as doing extra readings, because I'm already caught up with subscriptions. And those of you who asked, I will give information about the new 3-month subscription I'm gonna have going. So everybody completed 3 months with me, so that was amazing, and I'm still with them right now. But if you want to be a part of the new group, the new next 3-month subscription that's going to roll out in March, I will give you updates about that. Now, enough announcements. Let's get into this reading. This is going to be an ancestor check-in because Ancestor said that they wanted to speak today. So no matter what I did before I go to bed, I'm supposed to get this message out. So I have some bones here that I was already working with, and I have some cards, some oracle cards. So it's going to be a general message, and we're just going to see what comes out, okay? And I forgot. I know what song this is, but I really forgot. I haven't paid attention to it. I'm gonna say I haven't used it because it's in use every day, but we've had it for a while, okay? So let's give you a good look at it. Somebody in the comments probably know what it is, but I have the name. I think it starts with the L. And then I believe this is Black Obsidian. I know this is onyx. This is the crow. And personally, I just look and see what I'm drawn to energy-wise. I don't really care for names or anything like that. Just what's calling my energy. So you want to see what's calling yours. This one kind of has really shapely. This is a circle. And then you have something that has taken form. So which one are you really drawn to in this moment? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you need more time, please pause the video. Let's see what the messages are. For those of you who picked the first stone, I'm hearing a strong energy not to give up on the things that you are into, your craft. Those of you who have started maybe Etsy shops, maybe a small business venture, really trying to get your name out there, even if you're just an influencer on Instagram or something to where you're trying to do a YouTube, whatever it may be, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your craft, okay? The marketplace is where it's at right now, so please don't think that, it's not going to hit. It's not going to turn up or anything like that. You have to be consistent with it, but it's definitely going to do what it's supposed to do. Give it some time. Uh-oh. I guess it wants to come out. You got a time prediction. And I'm just letting them all come out right now. So I won't be here too long. All right, so cover your ears if you're a little close to it. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the ball. Okay. I'm saying within about 4 months, you're going to make progress because you have time prediction within months. So this represents major openings there is something that you are going to have to give in order to receive. Because Oya's coming in and she's saying that you're going to have to make some changes. This could be doing something a little bit more. This could be removing certain things out of your life in order to make way for this new tradition, this new job, this new career goal, whatever it is you're trying to obtain. There is something that has to be given up in order to receive. And now it may sound like that's bad, but it's really not. Okay, it's like out with the old, in with the new. All right, just like my post that I put up on Instagram, I said, if the shoe doesn't fit, get a size up, because that's the only thing you can do is go up from here. So don't think that it's a bad thing that you have to throw away shoes that don't fit anymore for you. You're getting too big for it, so you're gonna have to start thinking bigger and more so releasing things, because if you're hoarding things, then you don't have room for nothing new in your life. So just think about it as a good thing. Letting go of the past too, because I know that some people will hold on to things that they've done in the past. And I'm a victim of that too, or I actually do that too, where you've had a successful high school career and this and that, and you're still holding on to those dreams. There's nothing wrong with that, but now it's trying to transform that dream to where you are right now. It's time to get into the new energy of where you are. It doesn't mean that you can never go back to playing chess or anything like that. It just means that now is the time to move into these new energies. Anyway, you have I react negative to others. You have be watchful, stay guarded. So this is a time to protect your energy, because you're going to be picking up on a lot of it. All right, there's a lot of energy coming and surrounding you. A lot of people asking you for help. This could be family members. This could be friends. This could be just being drained on the job, because the job is a big space most of the time where you're around a lot of people and a lot of energy. So make sure that you find some downtime for yourself and wear your protective jewelry when you go to work. Wear something protective when you are going out, okay? I used to not do that because I didn't really like to wear jewelry like that, surprisingly. And I used to be really heavy into fashion. I don't know what it was, but like I never really liked wearing jewelry like that. But now you can't see me without some armor. So make sure that you're protecting yourself at all times, even when you go out in public. Let's see what else is going on with you. Veil and light one more candle. So it is some energy that you aren't able to see yet. So that is the reason for protection as well. Let's turn this around. I'm seeing some development when it comes to your shamanism, medicine man, medicine woman, whatever you want to call yourself, healer. I'm seeing some development there. That's going to help you develop your sight even more. You have, I don't trust that voice. Now is not the time to doubt yourself. So if you are in deep into your spirituality, now is not the time to start doubting yourself, because when you start doubting yourself, you push yourself back spiritually. So the things that you perceive as a message, receive it as a message, okay? No matter what it is. If you feel like it's a message that a spider crawled in your house, then it's a message, okay? And there are many of resources out there in order for you to receive that information. That's where the shaman comes in, because some of you might have to do a little bit of research to figure out exactly what it means for you. But, always see the ancestors on the wall. And what I mean by that is always see the message in the small things. I remember one time I went to a funeral, and when I came home, the loved one, their picture had fell over. I don't even think it was a funeral. I think I went to her daughter's graduation. That's what it was. And when I came home, the picture had fell over, and that was confirmation that she knew I was there and I had did what I was supposed to do. And you can say, well, it just fell over, but it ain't fell over, 364 days. So why today did it fall over? So you have to start receiving things as messages, no matter how small or how simple you think that they are, because this puts you in an energy of, I am wise and I want to receive more. Okay. You have light one more candle. So those of you who are trying to manifest things right now, put a little bit extra fire, put a little bit of extra energy behind what you want to do. And that also goes into you wanting to be creative or whatever your creative endeavor is. Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to say on this one? Yeah, you have growth in spirituality. You do have the ancient unknown ancestor. You also have the ancestor of assistance, meaning someone who's going to help you through healing. past issues, anything like that. They're going to be there to help you through your situation. So if you feel like you're going through a drought in money, or if you feel like you feel anxiety, depression, anything, this ancestor steps up to say, I'm going to help you get through this. Okay, it may not be a hop, skip, and I'm good, but it's somebody there. Just know that you are being watched and protected. Know that you are loved. Okay, you have no drama, so this means you're trying to stay away from anything that's dramatic right now, which is not bad. I'm seeing two snakes, so that all that represents to me is just energies around you, staying protected from the energies around you. You do have a grandmother spirit that's opened up in this reading. So if you have a grandmother that you've been thinking about, they are around you. Other than that, you seem to be pretty good. So we're gonna leave it there. All right, so for those of you who picked number 2, let's see what your message is from the ancestors. A lot of you need to start revealing your emotions, okay? A lot of you need to start speaking on what it is that you feel, or how you feel. Start expressing yourself more. Don't just drown yourself in the ocean and just drown. Don't do it, okay? Because it does lead to depression feelings, things like that. So you don't want that. Okay, you, even if it requires you standing up for yourself or setting guidelines and principles and rules. If you have a business and a client's being disruptive, don't let them take advantage of you. If you have a family member that's always asking for help, set those boundaries. Okay, because some situations you can't get out of, but that's just even more reason to set up a foundation that can't be broken. Okay. Since you picked this obsidian ball, I see a lot of psychic energy surrounding this one. Also doing a lot of reflection, maybe even picking up a divination tool, learning new divination, basically. Learning something new, learning a new skill. Let's put this down here, and let's go ahead and cover your ears if you're close to a phone or something like that, because the bones do sound loud, or turn down the volume, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, this is that goddess energy. Okay, so yeah, that's that energy to where, yeah, you love and you give, but at the same time, you have to set up those boundaries so that you're not being overdrained. Even if you do have to look after somebody, because I'm seeing you kind of being stuck in that leadership position, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I do know that it does get draining at times. So how you kind of put things in place is you set a secure foundation, but there's a lot of abundance that's going to come to you for the position that you are in. Okay, so don't think that this leadership position in your life is for nothing. All right, so you may find yourself being head of household, you may always find yourself getting things together for other people, but take that same role and put it into something that is like an entrepreneur. Take that same role and put it into a position to where you are the manager at your job, okay? Because you can do it. If you can do it in other realms in your life, you can also do it in these other realms that make you successful. But you have abundance coming into you at this time. And that's funny. As soon as I say that, you have the leadership card. It says new position, play your role. They don't want you to come out of this role. They think you're perfect for the job. This is your ancestors saying that you are perfect for the position that we're putting you in. So don't see it as just being negative, but you do have to lay down the law. So nothing is, taking advantage of you or your time and your energy. Know your worth. Okay. You also have hidden stuff. So be watchful, because the leader, they tend to not see everything that's going on down there, in the castle, because they're sitting so high. You think they can see everything, but they're not able to see every single individual person that's causing trickery or stuff like that. So it just means stay grounded. Also, this is a symbolism that you are protected through spirit animals, so they may come to you and put a little bug in your ear that you might need to wear this color, you might need to light this candle. So whatever you feel intuitively you need to do. And you have keep suffering then. Just a second, guys. Okay, you have keep suffering then. So that comes in just with what I said. If you feel intuitively that you need to clean this whole house, just randomly, your house is pretty clean, but you feel intuitively that you need to clean some more, or clean out that closet that probably have a million boxes in it that you really don't want to touch. Do it. Okay, don't avoid the sign, because that could be just what you need on a spiritual level to knock out some energies. Okay, you never know how many representations come in place when it just comes to our physical life. So follow whatever you feel guided to doing, because you got to keep suffering then. So they're saying that they can't always step in and help you. And I say this because I've realized this over time. The ancestors' protection, I've said this in another video before, their protection is not just jumping in and saving you every time, something goes wrong. Sometimes they'll step in, sometimes they'll protect you from a car accident or something major. But when it comes to small, mundane stuff, they may not always be able to step in and help you. All right. That's what you got the tools for. That's what you got their guidance for. They can guide you so that you can do it yourself. All right. So listen to those intuitive insights that you receive. You have study and download information. So this means getting closer, more adept to spell work, more adept to your rituals, to your practices. They want you to develop that. So any books that you have, if you set them down, pick them back up. You got to finish that book. Do it. All right. You have waiting is coming. So they're telling you the things that you're trying to manifest in your life, they will come to be. They see you counting down for something. You have aggressive tide, so that represents getting in control of your emotions. And I don't know if I said yes, I did. I said that for this group. I said I seen somebody, well, I don't know if I gave you the visual, but I seen somebody drowning in water. And whenever I see that, that represents emotions. And this is what this image is, basically. Drowning in the emotions. It says, I don't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. You also have aggressive tide. So this means you may be very emotional at this time. Also, you could be drowning in your own emotions. So stay above water. Reveal how you truly feel. Dang, you also got I react negative to others. So you are on some empathic stuff right now. So some of that negative energy ain't just yours. It might be picking up on somebody else outside of you as well. If somebody's sick in your family and then you find yourself feeling kind of loopy, kind of not in the mood, that energy has transferred to you. So make sure that you're doing healings for your family as well, so that way it doesn't trickle down to you and start affecting your day as well. Of course, heal them as well, but I'm just saying. You have renewed and restored life. So this means that things are going to start transitioning over. New things are going to come. New beginnings are coming for you. But yeah, so that is for number 2. Okay, so for number 3, last but not least, for those of you who picked the crow, let's see what the message is from your ancestors. This literally means bird messages, actually, because I'm hearing a hawk, I'm hearing sounds. So I am seeing that you're going to have to start learning to interpret things around you. Sometimes exactly what you think it is, that is what it is. So you have a lot of signs coming in. So I feel like first starting with the bones, make sure that you turn down the volume if you are on your phone or something, because I'm about to start shuffling, okay? Interesting. You have a lot of little things here. You have a lot more knowledge coming in, more initiations, more investment in things. Yeah, more investment in your path, or at least you're trying to. You're trying to invest more in your path. Trying to break away from old principles as well. You're on the path of individuality. Okay. I'm seeing keen sight, being able to see things for what they are. You do have abundance coming in as well. I'm saying you need to make greater connections to your ancestors. This doesn't mean the connection isn't already there, because I do feel it's already there. But greater connection means more ways to communicate. So I guess that's why divination is coming up. More ways to communicate. A lot of times when you open that door, more ancestors want to come through to say something to you. So you have to find other ways to communicate. Rather it's going out in nature and meditating for an hour, whatever it takes in order to receive the message, because it is going to help you elevate. Yeah, so you actually have the ancestors card here. And I feel all three of them strongly because there's more than one on your table. Male spirit, woman spirit. And it says, we miss you. So that is their acknowledgement in your life. So a lot of them have something to come forward and say to you. Okay, you have spiritual bond, deepest connection. You also have let go, it has served its purpose. So this deals with a couple things. Old principles, old friends that no longer are in alignment with you, things like that you can release, because now it's time to start building your spiritual bond and your spiritual connection with people, your spiritual family here on earth, and also in the Arun in heaven. So you have I really feel like that's just letting go of things that no longer serve you, concepts as well. Your life is changing, especially spiritually. So I feel like this is just basically, and I'm very, very calm right now because I feel like this is a big transition for you in life. There have been major initiations, there have been major changes to the things that you do. It could have been your diet, it could have been your routine, it could have been your faith altogether. You know, a lot of things have changed. But there's still some lingering energy that might have still been left behind. And that's okay. But right now, it's definitely about creating that spiritual bond, and that is where your connection needs to be. So it doesn't mean let go of anybody who's not spiritual. It just means that anything that is not serving you, it's okay to release it because it's already served its purpose in your life when you were that person. You could have went from being the most popular to the most laid back, hippie type of person that you are now. You could have went from the person that was bullied or, you know, abused and things like that to now you're talking about wholeness and peace and healing others, you know. So it's okay to release that part of yourself in a sense that not necessarily that you let it go, in a way that it never happened, okay? Because whatever happened, happened. You're always going to have the memory of it, but just in a way that you are in acceptance of where you are right now. And this needs to be your focus, not necessarily just backtracking to think about, I used to be a Christian and da 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 da. Yeah, you were, and now you're this great spiritual person, this great spiritual leader. And you also have remember who you are. So this is you at its core. So I feel like it's just acceptance all the way around, the person that you were and the person that you are now, and focusing on your spiritual journey as a whole going forward. There's no mistakes is basically what I'm trying to say. There's no mistakes in life. Everything that you've done has led you to the person that you are today. If that hadn't happened, you wouldn't be who you are today. So don't say, well, I wish I was never Christian. I wish I was never this person that was bullied. I wish you don't have to wish anything, because all of that made you a stronger person today. So you do need to have a lot of confidence and, pride in yourself for how far you have come. All right. You have keep suffering. Then this relates to making sure that you're putting your spiritual work into your practice. Make sure that you're involving everything that you have learned in what is going on in your life. Otherwise, it has no purpose. There's no purpose in learning, how to cook up some herbs to heal things if you're never going to use it. So make sure that you're using the stuff that you have learned. All right. You have hidden stuff. So this represents watching things around you and your energy. You have greater connection to heritage. So some of you have been asking about that, and that's going to be revealed to you the more connection you make through your ancestors. The more you start building up that spiritual bond, more information is going to come up about your heritage. You do have I need a break. So some of you do need to take a vacation. Keep spinning me round and round. So this means that you may have your hands in a lot of hats right now, but try to get focused on a certain energy so that it can grow. I always tell people that, you may be doing too much at one time. And in order for things to manifest for you at this time, you do need to get focused and have, some boundaries as far as how much stuff you're doing. You have avoiding problems. So don't avoid it, okay? Deal with it. It doesn't lead you nowhere when you avoid it. Procrastination just leads to things. So try to not procrastinate at this time. Get things solved when they come up, and it's not going to make you feel any type of way later. And this is just general life. And again, you had waiting, it's coming. So things are going to manifest for you in divine timing. All right, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't, and you can comment below which one you chose. Peace out, everybody.